Kevin McCarthy, former Speaker of the House. All right, so Angie Nixon is alive, statewide, running in Sunshine State of Florida. That's not good news for the Democrat Party.
But it's good news for you. You've got how many more shows every single day? Look, what a great contrast to think about California and Florida. California turns left, population drops, right? They go to Florida. Give DeSantis credit. He has been a good governor. Population grows. This used to be a swing state. It's not even close anymore. And you know what? He did redistricting. We're going to have so many new Republican members. We'll have more Republican members than Nancy Mace has tattoos. And that's just today.
But, and more on that later in the show.
But seriously, that shows the contrast. And the part you brought up about Cuba being close, but Venezuela, when we won the majority, we won it by winning all around Miami. This was Democrat area, but it was people who left communism from Venezuela, from Cuba, and they understood what was happening in the Democratic Party before the Democratic Party did.
So Moskowitz and Debbie Wasserman Schultz, they survived the communist primary threat.
But these people still got 30-some% against them.
So all right, so it's a weak showing.
But they just won the Senate.
Well,
so
yeah,
this
so
isn't,
right,
this isn't
but that's
just,
almost the worst case scenario.
But the Democrats like Carville and others who are denying, oh, this just happens in New York. No, it happens in Colorado. It happens in Michigan. And now for a statewide seat in Florida, how does that play? And the thing people have to understand, when they won in New York, that was in the hometown of Hakeem Jeffries, the highest elected Democrat, and they were beating his members of Congress. That's power.
So you have two commie kind of people, one in Michigan running statewide, one in Florida running statewide. What does that do to the Democrat Party nationally? Does it hurt? Does it help? What's the dynamic?
Look, it hurts them, but one thing you have to see, Andy Beshear, who is a Democratic governor in a Republican state, he's not going on TV and saying, you know, the way to win is the way I govern. He's sitting there saying, we need to abolish the Electoral College. He's moving further to the left. This is exactly what is on the platform of the socialists. So it's bad for Democrats. Carville, I'm going to leave the party. Oh, no, they're not so bad.
Yeah, right. I know he came right back around
Hakeem
fast.
Jeffries, oh, we're all there together.
So this is going to slowly drag the party further to the left when you have these two big names statewide.
Happening slowly.
It's happening quick?
It's happening very quick, because think about it. First, Mandani just got elected, what, a year ago? Now he beat incumbent Democrats. Now they beat a 30-year incumbent Democrat. Now they won a swing state. Now they have the nominee there. How many smaller seats have we won? How many city council seats? How many state rep seats did they win?
We're now hearing that Corey Mills, incumbent Republican congressman, has lost. They're calling it for his opponent, so he will no longer be in the House of Representatives. What happened there?
Look, that's a lot of ethic issues. And had he won, that seat could have been in jeopardy for Republicans. So it's probably a good thing for the Republican Party to hold on to that seat now. It would have been harder to hold had he kept the majority.
And Trump did not endorse Mills.
He did. He just didn't go out and campaign hard.
But Trump endorsed Byron Donalds big time.
Look, this is the Republican Party moving in the right direction. Think of what Byron has been able to do, and now is good. He's the first black elected Republican, our first black elected governor is a Republican. Exactly the party of Lincoln. Democrats have run people before. They couldn't win. This says a lot about this state, but it also says a lot about the ability of Byron.
What about DeSantis? He's leaving office soon. Where does he go? I mean, he's left quite a legacy.
He's done a great job. And to give credit, Florida's been happening for quite a while, right? You've got to go back to the two governors before. Remember when Bush got in, what he did about education and others. Then you come into now our senator who was governor, and now DeSantis. This has been a very good track record for Republicans, how to keep building on these conservative philosophies and growing a state in the right way. And I think Byron will just add to that. DeSantis, he could go a lot of places. He could run for president. He could serve in an administration. He could go make money. He's still young. He's smart. He gets a little more personality, he can go a long way.
All right, well, maybe we'll give him a few drinks. K-Mac, good to see you. Thank you very much.
Always good seeing you.
All right, thanks for watching. Check out my new podcast, Hanging Out with Me, Sean Hannity. The big interviews, the debates you won't get anywhere else. Like and subscribe for new episodes every Tuesday and Thursday.